Okay, example 11. Expand this as a series of ascending powers of x up to including the term x squared. Now, can we then take note this? Okay, wake up those of us who are. Yes, thank you. Very good. Okay. Now, look. You have this. It is not of the form 1 plus x to the power of something. Right? It is not of the form. You then have to express it in the form, recall it's 1 plus x to the power of something. So how? The idea is to break them up. What do I mean? Let me write this out and you will know what I mean. It is actually 1 plus x to the power of half multiplied by 1 minus 2x to the power of minus half. So what's so good? Ryan, your job. Yeah, don't spoil the furniture again. Yeah. Okay. So this is then made up of two binomial expansions with this non-positive integer of index. So you have to expand them separately, no choice. Okay? We have two separate expansions. You have to expand them individually. Now this is already quite kind. It's of the form 1 plus x, is of form 1 plus this. So you just apply. Okay? Can? Shall we do that? Okay, those of us who are faster, you can actually write down, no issues. Okay, you can go on faster. 1 plus nx, n is half. No need to talk, just copy or you do it on your own. Or is it too easy? Plus n minus 1 over 2 factorial times x squared. Now where do we stop? Look, the question only asks for up to x squared, so you don't stop, you don't find x cubed anymore. Just from here, I want to emphasize, it is a never-ending series, infinite series. We do not close our bracket here. Why? Because actually this expansion actually has many other terms. You have to make sure that you understand this is a never-ending series. There is a plus dot dot dot. It's just that we are not writing it out. Follow? Okay? So the next expansion is this. 1 plus nx. Now the x here is not x, the x here, just take note, it is a minus 2x here. Okay, not x, but this is minus 2x. Plus minus half minus 3 over 2 over 3, over 2 factorial minus 2x squared. Again, you plus dot 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 and you close the bracket. Okay. Now, from here to here, I do not intend to go through. It's just simple arithmetic. We're done here. In fact, thank you. From here to here is just expansion, nothing magical. Right? Alright, nothing magical, you just have to expand and done. Okay, now, can I go back to the question now? Thank you. State the values of x for which the expansion is valid. Look. You have two separate expansions. For this to be valid, mod x must be less than 1. For this to be valid, mod negative 2x must be less than 1. There are two conditions that you have to take note. Not one, you have two. So the expansion is valid only if mod x is less than 1 and, not all, and negative 2x must be less than 1. Now we practice solving inequality now. You have two conditions and it's an and. Final answer, how? Never mind, we solve together. Alright? This means, x must be between minus 1 and 1. Am I right? And then what does this mean? This is actually mod negative 2 mod x smaller than 1. And mod negative 2 is just 2. Correct? So I divide both sides by 2. I get mod x smaller than half. Which means that x must be between minus half and half. So now we have two conditions, this and this. This and this. Shall we combine them? Ready? Copy. That was fast. Shall we combine them? Possible? Definitely we have to. There are two conditions, this and this. So if you combine them, if you want to be very sure, you can use the number 9. If not, actually it makes sense. This is a proper subset of this. Yes? If you satisfy this, you surely satisfy this. So therefore, final answer must be this. So a set of values. Where can I select? Okay, never mind. All right. Therefore, the set of values, the question again asks for sets of values, yeah? Of x. Done. Example 12. Okay? All okay? Good? Two more examples before we go to the next part of the chapter, yeah? Okay? Okay, carry on. Example 12. Look up. Now, this is a bit different. They already gave you the answer of the expansion. Nothing to expand. The only question they ask, they want to find out from you is find an approximation to root 26. Okay, root 26. You don't have to do expansion. This one is actually finding an estimation, approximation to root 26. Of course, without using calculator. Right, use calculator, there's nothing, not approximation, actually you can find out how many decimal places already. Now, first thing we need to take note is for this expansion to be valid, this one is actually 1 plus x squared to the power of half, right? For this to be valid, mod x squared must be smaller than 1. Now, x squared is always positive. Whether you have a mod or don't have the mod, it doesn't make a difference. Whether you have a square or you don't have a square, it doesn't make a difference. So actually, it means x squared less than 1. X squared less than 1. A lot of us like to do this, don't copy. A lot of us say, I know, x squared less than 1, square root x must be less than plus minus 1. Die. Wrong. Huh? Don't do that. Your inequality is all over the shop. Huh? Don't do that. It's an inequality. You don't take square root on both sides. You have to take x squared minus 1 smaller than 0. Factorize x plus 1, x minus 1 smaller than 0. Then you get between x between minus 1 and 1. Of course, you use test point method. Minus 1, 1, plus, minus, plus. Okay. Now, why do I want to do this? I want to just have a quick check. What are the values of x for which this expansion is valid? Then I can tell myself what are the appropriate values I can substitute to my left-hand side and right-hand side such that I can find square root. Because the tempting thing for all of us to do, look up, if I want to find square root 26, of course I substitute 5. 1 plus 5 squared, 26, right? But the problem is that I cannot substitute x equals to 5 because in order for this expression to be valid, mod x must be between minus 1 and 1. I cannot substitute 5. You follow what I'm saying? I cannot substitute 5. So much easier. You follow the logic, follow, right? Follow or don't follow? Wait. I sense that you all cannot follow the logic. I'm very scared. The logic is this, right? It's given. Don't need to copy. Just look up. Now, if I substitute x equals to 5, can you have attention? If I substitute x equals to 5, I get left hand side 26, square root 26. Right hand side, whatever is this will be the estimate. My point is because this is only valid, this only is only equals to this if x is between minus 1 and 1. So this one clearly doesn't work. Then our question is what do I substitute here? Follow? Follow? Any idea? Any smart ideas here? Substitute x equals to what? No. Nobody. S52 math rep. S52 math rep. Who? Ian. Math rep. Come. Any ideas? Come on. Any? Yes. Who's the math rep? Huh? Hey, come on, S52. CT rep. Tell me who is the math rep. S52 CT rep. Who is the math rep? Huh? Seriously? CT rep and math rep? Oh, you're the math rep. Okay. Your name? Huh? Shiona. Okay. Your friends also can help. Okay. Any guesses? No. Definitely not 5 lah. Okay, definitely not 5. Okay, never mind. It's okay. Don't worry. Yeah. But definitely got to substitute something to help us get square root 26. Okay. Not easy. Really not easy. It's not easy for Shiona as well. Look. You got to substitute something. I give you an example, okay? I give you an example. The idea is this, Thank you. Suppose if I sub. Thank you. Look up. If I substitute x equals to half, can, valid. my left hand side, I will get 1 plus 1/4, which is 5 over 4. Correct? Then no way am I getting close to square root 26 on the left hand side. I can substitute half here, then I get blah blah blah, I can expand, I can use calculator, whatever. Can. But no way am I getting close to square root 26. I must get a square root 26 now. So the idea is this. If I tell you answer and I tell you it makes sense, I'm sure it makes sense to all of us. If I substitute 1 over 5, what do I get on my left hand side? I'll get 1 plus 1 over 25. Correct? Yes? If I substitute 1 plus 1 over 5, if I substitute 1 over 5, it means that my left hand side is 1 plus 1 over 5 square root, which is actually square root 26 over 25, which is square root 26 over 5. Does it make sense? Whoa. So therefore, since this is this one, the rest is this is just copied this from above. Hey, why cannot select? Okay. This is given, this is from the question, yeah? This is from the question, yeah? This is given. Then we say square root 26 over 5 must be equals to you just substitute x equals to 1 over 5 here. So I'm going to use the calculator to evaluate all these, right? Okay, use calculator, don't use by hand. Okay, use calculator. This I will get 1.019804. Okay, never mind, I don't need to memorize. You get square root 26 over 5. This one, this one I use calculator, okay? Calculator, GC, I'll get 1.019804. And this is approximately equal to. Okay, I use GC, I get this. So by therefore square root 26, I multiply both sides by 5, I get an estimate for square root 26. Okay, therefore, square root 26 is approximately equals to 5.09902. Okay, all good? Yes. Very good. Now then you ask, so stupid, square root 26 just use calculator, what for you do one big round? Correct? Very long, don't know GC, no calculator. Okay.